check the following. This one is the first order. We have dy over dx. This one, which one is the highest derivative? Is d squared. Second derivative. So this is second order. In this case, n order. This is the highest derivative. Because n minus 1, n minus 2 continue. So this is the highest one. So we will go to the highest derivative and we consider that one is the order of the differential equation. Some more examples. The order of differential equation is the order of highest derivative. Again, in this case, we have only one, which means first derivative. This one, second derivative. In this case, again, the same what we explained, this is to power 4 for all. So it's derivative 1, the first order derivative to power 4. It's not the fourth derivative. Do not mix. This one is the highest in this equation. So we will consider this as third order of differential equation. Another classification is the classification by linearity. You know what's the linear and non-linear. How do you know if the equation is a linear or non-linear? For example, if I say y is equal to a plus x and y is equal to a plus x squared and y is equal to a plus sine x. Which one is linear, which one is non-linear? So this is linear and those are non-linear. Why? If you draw this one, you'll have a straight line. If you draw those, you'll have a curve. So it's non-linear. The relation is non-linear. It's not continuing in the same slope. If you draw the equation, if you put, for example, consider x1 is 0, x2 is 1, x3, like this, and then draw this. What you will find? A straight line. This is A, and this is the equation. Y, A plus X, for example. But if you draw this one, this will be A plus, maybe this way. So the curve is nonlinear, true. Sine is also, when you draw sine, when you draw cosine, those are nonlinear. Then, so in this equation, what it say? An nth order.
يعني قصدك كيف كيف نبي أو كيف نبي
اگر علاقه بين x و y دو فاريبل علاقه خطيه يعني لينير، يعني علاقه مثلا اگر هو زياده كده و زياده كبلان بنفسي نسبه طرديه حتى عكسيه جديده بلان مثلا استا اگر رسمت كده فتكاو هذا كما علاقه بين يوجو اكس واي ويهدوا بالي شدي اكس واي يعني رانجا تايم نقل سبيد رانجا فوليوم نقل تايم هالعلاقه دي بلان او لينيرا لحالتك بالليله مثلا say this one say an nth order, the ordinary differential equation is said to be linear if f is linear in y and y, the first derivative, second derivative, continued. This means that the nth order, so whenever the relation is linear in all the cases, that means the relation this derivative considered as a linear. Now, in an additive combination of the left-hand side of the equation, so the dependent variable y and all its derivatives are of the first degree. That's the power of each term involving y is 1. So if you see this one, y in all the cases, the power of y is 1. So it's linear. The relation is linear. The other thing is the coefficient of x. The coefficient of x depends at most on the independent variable x. Now, those are some of the equations. See this one. You have y minus x dx or x dy. You see, there is nothing having a power. There is no sine, there is no cosine, there is no trigonometric equation. In this case, the powers of y are all 1. In this case, even the x. So those are linear equations, linear derivative equations. Nonlinear, for example, in this case, you see, why it's nonlinear? Because the coefficient depends on y. For that, if y changed, for example, from 0 to 1, to 3, to 5, then 1 minus 0 is not like 1 minus 2. It's not like 1 minus 3. So this change means this part will change not with the same sequence with the other part. So there are different type of change. They are not both increasing or decreasing. One of them changes differently. In this case, when you have sine, whenever y is a different figure, you will have a different sign. So this is affecting the equation. Another case is when you have a power.